What's going on, everybody? J Hook back at you with another one. How y'all doing? As you can see here on my second screen, and yes, it's a Sony camera, so it's a little zoomed up a little bit, but I don't know, maybe I could try to fix that later on in the next video or stream whenever you catch me. But anywho, this is a special video I want to do. So this particular unboxing, it's kind of nostalgic for me because it brings me back to my third grade days more so than anything. I mean, you can say my second grade, second and third grade days where I used to collect these type of cards, and those closest to me understand I was a comic book guy. I think every every dude growing up was a comic book person, but for me, I used to collect these cards, and I'm so glad that they're bringing them. Well, I'm not even going to say they're bringing them back. They brought them back because in the 90s, they had some of the most amazing artwork, the most amazing creators. I mean, the 90s, I mean, if we're talking about comics, they didn't have necessarily the best comics like the 80s and the 70s, but the artwork was just there. I think, me personally, the 90s were more for the cartoons, and golly, this video is just very nostalgic for me. So as you can see here, it's a new pack of card holders. So I'm probably gonna start a new binder for these particular cards. I'm not gonna mix them in with my boxing cards. Um, but without further ado, I just want to go ahead and put them out there. But here we are. Gonna be unboxing these today, and I didn't buy too many of them. I could have bought like the big $200 one, but it's a 8 pack. I'm very, I don't want to say I'm very excited, but I'm that that little kid in me is coming back, and I can feel it. And it brings back memories when I was with some of my friends from back then. I kind of wish I could be a kid again, but that's just not how life works. But without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get started on these. I'm actually interested into seeing what kind of cards they're gonna have, because I mean, back then the 90s comic cards were just amazing, in my opinion. That's well, right. So it's an 8 pack box. It's pretty expensive, guys. I just want to say that for the most part. Uh Tops are creating these. I know a lot of stuff was made by like Upper Deck back in the day, but it's pretty exciting. This one I want to say was about $70. I mean, $70 is pretty expensive in this economy. I mean, back then $70 would have gotten you so many more, but unfortunately, that's just not the case in this day and age. And for obvious reasons, we know why, but we're not going to go deep into that. And I'm just going to toss the box out over on the side here. My room's a mess, so if you see anything, please forgive me. But yeah, we got 8 packs of these. I'm going to go ahead and just place, place these to the side and see what we get first. These cards are pretty thick, so you're going to get quite a few. 7 cards, but they're a lot thicker than the boxing cards, that's for sure. Here we go. Oh wow, Dr. Doom. Look at that. pretty dope. I like it though. It's kind of refractor, but I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. You can see it a little better there. Got to get the camera angle there, but a little better for you guys. But yeah, this is pretty dope. One World Under Doom. God, and it's got the updated heroes, but I'm not mad at it. Let's go to the next one. Oh, Abomination. And it's numbered. Okay. So it's a 147 out of 275. Abomination. Oh wow. Dude, this is nice. Okay. Flipping it back over. Okay, we got Sentry here. Sentry's pretty nice. They didn't show him much in the 90s, but you're gonna get a lot more of that. Devil Dinosaur. Okay, look at that. Not bad. Throg. That's a new one. Throg. Guessing it's Thor as a frog. I haven't read comic books in a while, so I got to catch up on that. Okay. I like the artwork so far. Green Goblin. Here we go. Okay, this is a little old school there, mixed with today's modern stuff. And then we got a Captain Marvel. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all. Pardon me, I'm going to move the mic up here. But yeah, that's the first pack. Okay. So the first pack is a Refractor, Doom, and a numbered Abomination. Everything else seems like basics, but okay. We are definitely putting these in cases after I'm done recording this. Pretty dope. I like that. The cards are much thicker than the boxing cards, which, I mean, they've always made comic cards from back then thicker, but definitely worth the collecting. All right, here we go. Nightcrawler. Check it out. Okay. Kind of a little bit of 2001-ish. I'm with it. I'm with it. Oh, we got a 2099 Spider-Man. Look at that. But that's upside down. Let's flip it. There we go. That is nice, man. 2099 Spider-Man. Let's go. Oh, got Spider Ham. So they're really going with a lot of the modern day stuff that you see in the MCU. Nothing wrong with that, but okay, Gamora. I like it. Now that's a 90s style Gamora. That is definitely like okay. Mutina, golly. Okay, yeah, they went with a lot of Sleeper Agent. They went with the 90s style. They took the 90s style of the artwork and then they made it more modern to today's fitting for cards. I like it. That's pretty dope. Um I gotta look at the checklist for this stuff though, because I'm pretty sure that's some dope stuff. Holy smokes, look at that. X-Force, 35 years. I gotta catch up on X-Men 97 too while I'm sitting here. I like that. Sunspot. Let's go. Okay, Spidey Goes Cosmic. I like that. Wow, this is dope. So I'm guessing these are like inserts. And then obviously you got like your basic stuff. You got Daredevil, Beast. Okay. A basic Doctor Doom. All right. Look at that. Long Shot. Oh my gosh. Then Baron Zemo. Wow. Crazy, man. So it's not exactly like what they were doing back then. Because back then, when you collected cards, the artwork was just way more, different. But I mean, I'm not mad at it. I like it. It's nice. You get your two. They put the two inserts on the top, so kind of interesting if you ask me. But I'm gonna go ahead and look at this. Okay, so we got Psylocke. Not sure if you guys can see that. Oh yeah, you can. It's a basic Psylocke. It's a 90s style, so it's pretty dope. All right. Hope Summers. Oh wow. I like this, man. This is dope. Okay, we got another Nightcrawler. I wonder if that's the same Nightcrawler from the other pack. Because if it is, then okay, yeah, it is. But this one's a refractor though. But okay. I'm with it. Nice. So I'm pretty sure they got like a base set. It's similar to the boxing. Look at that. Oh my god. Scream. That's nice. Okay, coming up. Check it. Check it. Check it out. Mastro. It's nice he holding the shield. And he got the Silver Surfer. Oh my gosh. They really killing it with the artwork. I would have I would have not done Chrome. I would have actually I would have preferred them like in the 90s having the actual setting of where they're at. Like they would have like Crave the Hunter standing on the tombstone of Peter Parker, and then it says, "Here lies Peter Parker, Spider-Man, hunted by Crave the Hunter." Stuff like that. It was just man. All right, and then here we go. We got a Future Stars Revelation. Okay, so looks like that's a new comic book. They always introduce new heroes, which I'm all for. But I like how they made Revelation a Future Stars, and then on top of that, got Deathlock. Okay, I think Deathlock was more of a response to like Deathstroke, or it's like a mixture of Deathstroke and Deadshot from DC. But we got four more to go here. Not gonna hold you guys too long, but from my understanding, they're putting all of the inserts on the top. So we're gonna work our way from the back here. So we got a Chrome Rhino, not bad. They're going with the old school art, but I preferred them if they just kept it with the back scene. Okay, clear, nice. Hercules. Okay, you would have never even thought about Hercules even until they brought him in the MCU. But I'm with it though. I like it. Beta Ray Bill. That's who they should have put in Ragnarok rather than just putting like a Mount Rushmore of them, but or an Easter egg. But yeah, I would have loved to see Beta Ray Bill in the actual Thor movies, but it is what it is. Okay, a Doctor Strange. They really give you the 90s feel to all of these. It's really dope. Okay, Gwenpool. I'm with that. Nice. And then our insert. Okay. Boom, boom. X Force, 35 years. Look at that. I'm with it. Definitely, man. Definitely. We haven't got much of any numbered cards since our first pack opening, but uh maybe we'll get another one. Card gods, give us something. Give us something. Maybe we'll get an autograph from like one of the creators. I gotta I gotta go online and check that out. So yeah, definitely. I'm still gonna be opening and collecting boxing cards. It's just I wanted to do this to kind of see what nostalgia I can get from it. I'm getting a lot of it right now. So we got Mysterio. Okay. I like that. Pretty dope. Ant-Man, better known as Giant Man. Okay, okay. Ghost Rider. He was pretty big in the 90s. A lot of you who grew up in the 90s with me would definitely understand that. Okay, this one's different. Rebecca. Let's see what we got next coming in. Thanos. The Mad Titan. That should have been an insert. I'm mad. It's all gravy though. Then coming in, we got a Sunspot. Look at that. Okay. And then for our insert, Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. I like again, I keep repeating myself, but I like the style of the actual art from the characters, but I just wish they would have put them in like their background settings of where they're at. Like if you're gonna have a Doctor Strange, put him in the in his tower. If you're gonna have Wolverine, put him in a forest or in the danger room or something. But I'm not mad at it. Let's go ahead and get into the next one here. Galactus, okay. Man, I remember it was a really good Galactus card back in the day. Looked like he was about to just rain terror on the entire planet. My goodness. What a time to be alive. Okay. Infernal Hulk. I almost said Infurial.
What the hell is even that?
Infernal Hulk. You don't see that too often. Definitely. Here we go. Daredevil. See, I would like Daredevil, like maybe jumping from like, I don't want to say a tall building, but have like Hell's Kitchen, New York in the background or something. Okay, we got Lockjaw. That's a new one. Pretty cool dog. Okay. Captain America. Let's go. All right. Next up, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Dang, that's pretty dope too. Last but not least, our insert, a Refractor Baron Zemo. Okay. I'm with that. I like that. That's dope. All right. That's 7. We got one more. Last one. Let's see what we get in this one. I like the inserts. So you're basically buying these for the inserts, but I don't think I'm gonna buy too many of these, just to be honest. I love them, but I mean, I just can't afford it. Especially when I'm buying boxing cards like crazy. But we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I think you guys got a sneak peek of that one, but let's go ahead and do it anyways. Okay, Glob. That's new. Glob. Huh. Colossus. Check it out. See, I would like rather him be in like have a background setting, not just this. That's whatever, you know. It's all good. Lizard, Dr. Connors. Let's go. Okay. Magic. Oh my goodness. You Marvel Rivals people, y'all gonna love that one. Definitely. Okay, next up. Taskmaster. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm probably moving too slow. I do apologize. So we got an insert here. Another Doom. Looks like a one world Doom. Wow. This is pretty dope. I gotta look at the checklist for these and see exactly like what's the entire list about. It's got some learning to do. And then last but not least, we got a Shuri from the Black Panther. Let's go. Okay, okay. So, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna put the inserts in here because I want you guys to see inserts, refractors, in that way, you know, it's dope. It's really dope. I like it. I don't want to put the base set stuff in here because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get like a bunch of those, but the goal here is I might start collecting these more. I might not collect them as much, but definitely I'm for getting them. I truly do like this, but if you want to look at these as I'm putting them down, you can pause them, take a look. Pause the video, I should say, and take a look because I can't put everything in one frame. So it's definitely worth the buy if you into comic cards. I'm definitely into them again. I like it. Very nostalgic. It just reminds me of when I was a kid back in the 90s, and I sort of found peace with this, you know, like man, I feel young again, you know, but I'm not young. But as far as base set cards, we got a bunch. Look at that. I don't want to say a bunch, but they really thick. Comic cards have always been thick, and that's pretty cool about it. But let me know what you guys think. I usually don't ask for comic comments, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that this time. I'm gonna go ahead and jump on. I don't know. Probably jump on some NBA to run later this evening. I got some stuff to do, but at the time of this video, yeah, I'm probably gonna play a little bit of NBA the run, but here the comic cards. You guys let me know what you think about them in the comments. Are you gonna collect these? Are you not? Do you think they're dope? Are you gonna try to maybe consider going back and looking up older comic cards from the 90s and collecting those? I don't know. Let me know what you think, but I'll go by the name of J Hook. I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all be safe, stay blessed. Thank you.